Welcome to Echoes and Wings Africa channel, where we strengthen love, faith, and roots in just a few minutes. We help couples to rediscover balance in love, parenting, and career growth. We share practical tips and wisdom to help your family stay rooted in strong values to achieve your dreams. In Kampala, there was a couple, Sarah and Daniel, who ran a small printing business. Daniel handled most of the business expenses while Sarah sold crafts on the side. Every evening, Daniel will come home and share his daily sales, budgeting for food and bills. Sarah, however, kept her earnings secret just in case things go wrong, she would whisper to herself. One day, the printer broke down. Daniel didn't have enough savings, so he closed the business for 2 months. Meanwhile, Sarah kept her money in a box under the bed, watching as her husband grew frustrated and their dreams faded. When Daniel later discovered her hidden stash, it wasn't the money that hurt him. It was the betrayal. The spirit of mine and ours had built a wall higher than love could climb. The Bible tells us in Ecclesiastes 4, verse 9, 2 are better than 1 because they have a good return for their labor. And there is an African proverb that says, a hand that gives never lacks. When two people join in marriage, they don't just share a house, they share life, purpose, and destiny. Yet one of the most common poisons that silently eats into marriages today is the mindset that says, your money is our money, but my money is my money. At first, it may sound clever or even protective, especially for a spouse who fears being taken advantage of. But beneath that humor lies a dangerous seed of division. Today, we want to unpack the destructive nature of this mindset and how it quietly robs couples of unity, trust, and long-term peace. Number 1, the my money, our money mindset breeds distrust. Trust is the currency of marriage. When one spouse hides financial truths, even for what they call safety, it creates suspicion. Money is not just about bills, it's about values and transparency. When a husband or wife begins to say, this is mine and that is ours, they are subconsciously declaring independence instead of partnership. Distrust begins to grow, and soon even non-financial matters become shadowed by secrecy. Love without trust becomes performance. You cannot build a home on half-truths. Number 2, financial division creates emotional division. Money management reflects heart management. When couples don't align financially, they start to drift emotionally. Arguments over who pays for what often lead to resentment, especially when one partner feels used or unappreciated. God designed marriage to be one flesh, not one wallet and one secret purse. Emotional unity thrives where financial transparency exists. If you can't share your money, you will struggle to share your dreams. Number 3, it destroys the spirit of partnership. Marriage is teamwork. Every win should be our win and every challenge our challenge. When one spouse hoards money, it turns marriage from partnership into competition. The enemy of marital success is not always poverty. Sometimes it's financial pride. Couples who separate their resources without mutual agreement end up walking 2 different directions on the same road. How can 2 walk together unless they agree? Financially too. Number 4, it blocks God's blessings of increase. God blesses unity. Psalms 133 reminds us that where there is unity, God commands a blessing. When a couple operates in financial secrecy, they break the principle of unity and unknowingly block divine increase. Generosity, giving, and stewardship thrive in a transparent atmosphere, but when selfishness rules, blessings dry up. Heaven doesn't multiply divided hearts. You can't expect divine increase when your home is operating under financial deceit. Here's an activity for you. I call it couple reflection activity. Sit together and do this. Each spouse list all sources of income, savings or assets. Then write down shared goals. family, investment, children, retirement, and etc. Agree on how to manage all finances together moving forward. Include also an allowance for each one of you. End by praying together for unity, wisdom, and trust in your finances. Remember, the allowance that you give to each one of you gives you the liberty as a couple to spend money without any secrecy, for it is yours to determine how to spend. This activity restores partnership and helps remove any mine versus ours mentality from your relationship. Marriage is not a competition of wallets. It is a covenant of purpose. When we say my money is mine, we close our hands. But when we say our money is ours, we open them for blessings. Remember, love and money both grow in open hands, but die in closed fists. So today, choose unity over selfishness. Let your home become a place where both hearts and both wallets work together for one vision, one purpose, and one God. Thank you.